In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 29, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Utah Jazz vs. Brooklyn Nets. The upcoming NBA clash between the Utah Jazz and the Brooklyn Nets promises to be an intriguing Monday night showdown. The Nets, hosting the game, recently faced off against the Houston Rockets, securing a narrow 106-104 victory, although they fell short against the spread as -4 favorites. On the other hand, the Jazz triumphed over the Charlotte Hornets with a convincing 134-122 win, covering the against the spread as -10 favorites. As the teams gear up for this matchup, their respective season records stand at 24-23 straight up and 29-18 against the spread for Utah, and 18-27 straight up and 21-22 against the spread for Brooklyn. The Utah Jazz find themselves in a favorable position, having won 8 of their last 11 games, following a dominant performance against the Hornets, where they secured a 35-point halftime lead. The Jazz's key contributors included Lauri Markkanen with 33 points, Colin Sexton with 24 points and 13 assists, and John Collins with 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks, shooting an impressive 55% from the field and 17 of 41 from beyond the arc. The Jazz established their dominance early, allowing them to cruise to victory and improve their season record to 24-23. Conversely, the Brooklyn Nets have struggled recently, losing 7 of their last 9 games. Despite this, they managed to break a 3-game skid with a hard-fought 106-104 win against the Rockets. Cam Thomas led the team with 37 points, supported by Dorian Finney-Smith and Mikal Bridges with 19 points each, and Nick Claxton contributing 10 points. 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. The Nets displayed a transformed performance, shooting 48% from the field and 12 of 34 from beyond the arc, dominating the first quarter with a 35-15 scoreline. However, their season record stands at 18-27 straight up and 21-22 against the spread, reflecting their recent struggles. Despite the Utah Jazz's impressive form, oddsmakers seem to undervalue them, while the Brooklyn Nets receive undue favoritism, especially with the return of Ben Simmons. The Nets' once solid covering record has declined to 21-22 against the spread this season, while the Jazz have covered in 8 of their last 10 games, showcasing their consistency. The Jazz, flying under the radar as one of the hottest teams in the league, are poised to capitalize on the Nets' recent slump. Despite the oddsmakers favoring the Nets, the Utah Jazz to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Examining the statistical trends, the over has been prevalent in Utah's recent games, with a 6-2 record in their last 8 overall, 14-9 after a Utah win, and 10-6-1 in non-conference games. Anticipating a bounce-back performance from the Nets after a poor second half against the Rockets, Brooklyn is expected to utilize the 3-ball advantage and exploit the Jazz's vulnerability in turnovers for fast break opportunities. With the Jazz pushing the tempo and targeting the Nets' weak perimeter defense, the game is likely to be faster paced. Lauri Markkanen and Colin Sexton, known for their 3-point shooting prowess, will play crucial roles. Considering the team's playing styles and recent performances, the over seems to be a promising bet. The first meeting between these two teams saw a combined 233 points, and throughout the season, they have collectively hit the over in 47 games. Utah, ranked 9th in pace, and Brooklyn, ranked 25th, suggest a middle ground where both teams are willing to compromise on the defensive end. The Jazz's consistent scoring, with 123 or more points in 10 straight games, contrasts with Brooklyn's offensive proficiency, clearing 105 points in 3 of their last 5 games. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Phoenix Suns vs. Miami Heat. In the realm of professional basketball, a captivating interconference showdown is set to unfold on the hardwood. featuring two teams earnestly striving to enhance their positions in the playoff hierarchy. This captivating clash is slated to transpire in the vibrant locale of South Beach, where the Phoenix Suns, currently embarking on a road expedition, are poised to square off against the Miami Heat on a Monday night. The Suns, having recently engaged in a spirited bout against the Orlando Magic on Sunday, found themselves succumbing to a 133-131 defeat on the road against the Indiana Pacers in their preceding matchup on Friday. The setback marked a noteworthy occasion as Phoenix, entering the fray as a 4.5-point favorite, suffered an outright loss. On the opposing end, the Miami Heat confronted their own challenges, grappling with a 125-109 road defeat against the New York Knicks in their most recent contest. Falling short of covering the line as a 5-point underdog, the Heat, seeking a rebound, find themselves confronted by a Suns team that holds a historical regular season series advantage of 38 wins to 32 losses. This includes a convincing 113-97 triumph by the Suns in their initial meeting this season on January 5th. As the Phoenix Suns look to recalibrate their course following a formidable 7-game winning streak, a sense of urgency envelops them, endeavoring to avert a third consecutive loss after a resounding 113-98 defeat at the hands of the Orlando Magic on the previous night. Despite a valiant effort by Devin Booker, who spearheaded the team with 44 points on an impressive 7 of 26 shooting, the Suns witnessed a lack of double-figure scoring from other players. Despite a commendable 56% field goal shooting and a 4 of 4 performance from beyond the arc, the Suns faltered in the fourth quarter, succumbing to a 31-13-point deficit that ultimately led to their substantial defeat. In contrast, the Miami Heat find themselves entangled in a disconcerting 6-game losing streak, desperately seeking a resurgence following a disheartening 125-109 road loss against the New York Knicks. Jimmy Butler, leading the charge with 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists, faced a collective struggle as the Heat failed to maintain a cohesive performance throughout the full 48 minutes, particularly faltering in the critical fourth quarter where they allowed 36 points. Despite the Suns grappling with the absence of Jusuf Nurkic, the Heat enter the fray with a rare complete roster. In the ongoing season, the Suns boast a 12-8 record on the road, while the Heat, surprisingly, exhibit a less than stellar 12-10 performance on their home court. The Heat's transitional phase, marked by Kyle Lowry's departure and Terry Rozier's addition, poses a challenge as they strive to find their equilibrium. Notably, the Suns, with a 6-4 record in the last 10 matchups against the Heat, have not only secured victories but have also covered the spread in 7 of those games. As the Suns navigate the rigors of back-to-back games, the Heat enjoy the luxury of rest, home advantage, and a fervent desire to snap their 6-game losing streak. With Terry Rozier acclimating himself to the team and James Jaquez making a return, optimism abounds for the Heat. However, a notable caveat emerges as the Heat grapple with offensive struggles, exemplified by a 90s-style offense struggling to breach the 90-point mark. Despite these dynamics, the author expresses hesitation in favoring the Heat, especially considering the formidable presence of Durant, Booker, and Beal on the opposing side, deeming the betting line peculiar. While the Suns have encountered setbacks in their recent outings, a reflection of their earlier prowess during the 7-game winning streak sparks optimism. The narrative pivots toward the belief that the Suns can initiate another winning streak, particularly against a Heat team in the throes of a 6-game slump. Hence, the Phoenix Suns to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Examining the statistical landscape, the Phoenix Suns, and their journey through the current season, have surpassed the projected total in 23 out of 45 games. However, a recent trend reveals that they have stayed below the total in 16 of their last 25 encounters. Notably, the Suns rank 24th in turnovers per game, averaging 14.7, and 23rd in pace with 98 possessions per night. In contrast, the Miami Heat, with a 26-20 record favoring the under in their 46 games, hold the 12th position in turnovers per game at 13.3 and languish at the 29th spot in pace, averaging 96.8 possessions nightly. Fueled by the Suns' weariness and the Heat's offensive struggles, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Lakers versus Houston Rockets. Monday night is set to witness an intriguing clash between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Houston Rockets as they converge at the Toyota Center for a highly anticipated road matchup. The Lakers are entering this contest on the heels of a nail-biting overtime victory against the Golden State Warriors over the weekend, while the Rockets are looking to bounce back from a defeat at the hands of the Brooklyn Nets. The Los Angeles Lakers have been showcasing their prowess on the court, securing victories in 5 of their last 7 games. Eager to maintain their winning momentum after a thrilling 145-144 double overtime road triumph against the Warriors, LeBron James delivered a stellar performance with a remarkable triple-double, amassing 36 points, 20 rebounds, and 12 assists. Anthony Davis contributed 29 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 blocks, and D'Angelo Russell added 28 points and 5 assists. The Lakers shot 48% from the field and engaged in a high-scoring exchange with the Warriors, ultimately securing the win with James' clutch free throws. Looking ahead, the Lakers have matchups against the Hawks and Celtics on the horizon. On the flip side, the Houston Rockets find themselves in a slump, having suffered defeats in 6 of their last 8 games. Their hopes for a rebound were dashed in a painful 106-104 road loss to the struggling Nets. Despite efforts from Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green, and Cam Whitmore, who each scored 19 points, had a double-double performance from Alperen Sengun with 15 points and 11 rebounds, the Rockets struggled with a 39% field goal percentage and a slow start, trailing by 28 points in the first quarter. While they mounted a comeback, time ultimately ran out on their efforts. Heading into the matchup, uncertainties loom for both teams. LeBron James and Anthony Davis are listed as questionable for the Lakers, while the Rockets continue to miss Tari Eason. The Rockets faced a challenging first half against the Nets, with a strong fourth-quarter rally falling short. As the Lakers gear up to face a struggling Rockets team, LeBron James, motivated by a history with Rockets coach Ime Udoka, is expected to bring inspired play to the court. The Lakers have covered the spread in 5 of their last 7 games. With the Lakers regaining momentum after their thrilling win over the Warriors, they are poised to capitalize on a Rockets team that has stumbled in 7 of their last 10 games. The Lakers, keen on making a playoff push, cannot afford to let this opportunity slip away, regardless of the injury concerns surrounding James and Davis. Despite the uncertainties, the Los Angeles Lakers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. As the Western Conference tilt unfolds, the pace is set by Los Angeles, currently standing 7th in the league. Anthony Davis, coming off a stellar performance with 29 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 blocks, showcased his dominance on the court. Davis, with an average of 21 points, 12 rebounds, 5.4 assists, 1 steals, and 1.4 blocks in the preceding 8 games, played a crucial role in the Lakers' recent success. Despite briefly exiting the game due to hip spasms, Davis is expected to be a defensive force, limiting a Rockets team ranked 25th in home shooting percentage. The recent trend has seen the over-cash in 5 consecutive Lakers games. However, a shift is anticipated, with the under projected to prevail in this matchup. Considering the Lakers playing on the road against a defensively oriented team after a double overtime game, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.